Yoruba nation about to surrender to Islamic tendencies. Gani Adams and the rest of them are already mobilizing. Some of them on the run as Fulani bandits make good their word had finally invaded Southwest. Exchange of war looms. War looms. How would you, a Yoruba man, be looking at themselves at this point in time?
Very down. They are down. They begin to ask themselves, what kind of man are the Igbo? Is the Igbo man? What kind of men, people are the Igbos? We predicted it. We prophesied it. We actually envisaged it, and we started clamoring to our Yoruba brothers, but they could not listen. All they do is just joining forces, embracing and befriending the Fulanis, thinking that the Igbos are a slave and the Iberibe. So this Iberiberism has actually translated into what I call reality today. Now the kind of predicted is that Yoruba man should at least begin then to behave like IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, who have seen this kind of menace as early as possible. Now it has come to take place. Tell me the question they should be asking themselves. They will now sit down and lick their wound, or they should go out there and do the needful. There's no need of crossing their fingers because they have come. You don't need to run from your house. You must sit down in your house and begin to defend your household. That is not what they should do now. I trust Are Onikakamfo. Are Onikakamfo, Gani Adam, is well prepared right now as I'm talking to you. Then he go, the man who saw tomorrow in Yoruba land, Gogo should be now mobilizing himself, his army of Yoruba warriors. They should go out there to protect Southwest. Don't rely on Nigeria. Tinubu is busy romancing the Fulanis, looking for Simon Ekpa to buy him in Finland. Simon Ekpa is the only man now Tinubu knows that is violating human rights of Nigerians and causing insecurity in Nigeria. What, what a shame. What a statement. What another ways of hurting fellow man, hurting a tribe called Igbo. What a letdown. What an insignificant, let me say, abhorrence of Igbo nation. See, let me tell you, it is the right time, high time, Yoruba stand up at the axis of Paki, where Ni comes from, Ni our friend, and the Gongo community, and the Ibarakwa, then the Lorraine, Ekiti states that are sharing boundary with Mid-Belt should not be left out because they are there right now. Not only bandits, not only headers, Boko Haram and ISWAP, they are everywhere. I must tell you that I don't know what Ribadu is doing. The national security advisor to Tinubu has never been able to at least surprise us one day. I don't know why. He always proper solution to Tinubu on how to fight Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa is an enemy of his contraption where he comes from, Fulani. Nurubadu is from Adamawa and Adamawa Fulanis. And he has not at least shocked us by coming out to prove whom he is in his profession today. A versatile man that did well as former EFCC chairman today has become national advisor to this regime and will not seen Riba to do anything. He has not done anything because the people that are consuming security in Nigeria are people from his kinsmen, Fulani. Yes, joining forces with Southern Libya, Southern Algeria, all the desert rats in the Sahara Desert, the Sahel countries, to do what? To be giving Nigerian nation headache. What I'm trying to say is that our Yoruba brothers, they are warriors, should stand up now to do something. It is not the right time to hate or to giraffe, looking at Igbo man as a perceived enemy. We are not. We predicted it and we actually envisaged it. Exactly how we saw it, it is happening right now. They are all over the forest. Newspapers across Nigeria headlines, they're having it as their what caption this early morning that Boko Haram has come. So my warning, I'm sending it across to that illustrious son of Oyo State, Jay Makinde, is a bright man. What about the dancing, happy governor and entertainment governor Adeleke? He must use his resources to do something. Almost everybody, the whole community within Iwo, the axis of Akomi Ikire in Osun State are Muslims. And I don't know what they are doing. You can't become a Muslim, a fellow Muslim still hates you. That is Fulani. They don't like Yoruba Muslim now. They can't walk out at Iwo. They can't walk out in Osun State. They should stand up and tell these people enough of all this Sharia nonsense. You cannot establish Sharia law in our state. We are not like that. That isn't the way Saudi Arabia, from where Islam comes from, operates Islam. The way they do or practice Islamic religion is quite different from the way that people that migrated from Timbuktu, Mali, Senegambia are at least practicing Islam. They should stand up and warn the Fulanis to take back to their, go to their country. I see a prophet this time around addressing the issue of Fulani invasion of the southwest. Baba Iginla, is that his name? No, one Baba like that, I think he's older than Iginla. He was saying that everybody in Nigeria should stand up now, that he has seen a vision that Fulani is coming to fight everybody. That Nigerian tribes should stand up and fight Fulani so that they will go back to where they come from. They said it is only, the man said only the Hausas alone could do it because they have settled, suppressed and, subjugated the Hausas enough to the level of occupying, grabbing their lands, their region. They should do what it takes. They should work hard to do what? Expel the Fulanis into Sahara Desert, Sahel countries from where they come. That's what this prophet is saying. He's a Yoruba man. So let everybody stand up and see the menace, the danger ahead. The perility is so callous
Don't you
and
think that
dangerous.
don't you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu might likely want to trade the structure of security in Southwest for his political ambition with Fulanis?
Now, yeah. Of course, he's gonna do that. Yes, he wanna do that. But let us see it happening. Yes, why not put it in place? Start it all over before now.
Do you think
Why starting it this late? These invaders have come already. The intruders are all over the Yoruba forest. They have confirmed it. So what is he waiting for? You want them to come into the town? If they come into the town, it's going to be disastrous because that will be free for all fight. If anybody bombs Lagos and the Lagosians find out it's a Fulani, you will see war. Lagos is made up of all ethnicities. We will express our aggression. Yes, over Fulanis. We will explain ourselves to them. Because I know that Boko Haram, Kanuri, ISWAP, Fulani, bandits, Fulani, headers, they are Fulanis. They are the one constituting security in Nigeria. And they lay down threats. They made the threats before this present happening now. They actually threatened Igbo, threatened Yoruba, they wrote letter to Bayo Ononoga. Bayo Ononoga started shaking and released their head. The overall chairman or president in West Africa, Bodejo, was released. So once they threaten and they are actually perpetration of that, they started implementing what they said they should do. What is left for government under Tinubu to do, administration of this man, Tinubu to do now, is to arrest Bodejo, arrest the second man, deputy, to Bodejo, and begin their arrest. Fulani headers should be thoroughly ostracized, banished, expelled from this country called Nigeria.
Yoruba,
They are not Nigerians.
Yorubas are saying that Bola Ahmed Tinubu do not have relationship with the Are on Akakanfo to be able to instruct him. And Gani Adams does not like Tinubu, because of his ways. At this point in time, do you think that Yoruba nation is in disarray, or possibly they want to call on Biafra Liberation Army to support their region in trying to, because ESN, from what you gathered, actually did well to send Fulani packing from the eastern region.
They cannot do that one. Igbo man will not come here and die for nothing. No. If they come here, they will use politics, rope Biafra liberation. They will commit all manners of atrocities and label it against the Igbo man. Mr. Chinedu, we the Igbos, we've seen a lot. We've seen enough. The Biafra liberation to Fiapa will defend Igbo land. Yoruba is going to mobilize themselves. They have the population. According to them, voodoo fights for them, juju. So they should prepare themselves. Biafra liberation is not coming here. I don't want us to go and die another man's death again. We should not forget in the haste what happened in 1967. I don't want to go into details. How the Igbos were betrayed. See, we are not going to be like a man beaten twice. And once beaten twice, a child. I don't know. So what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say now is Yorubas, they have what it takes, they have the material resources, so the go is there. Are Onika come for the Gani Adam is waiting, mobilizing his men. I think Yorubas are going to give Fulanis the hot chase fight of their lives. Yoruba, they are equal to the task.
Okay, finally, now on this matter, do you think that Southwest governors who are already eyeing Sharia law in Southwest are not being influenced by Fulani on this issue of trying to mobilize because all the governors mobilizing their people, of course, and they are most of them are already eyeing Fulanization. You know, some of them have already converted from normal Yoruba to Arab Yorubas. You know, so at that point, and that's what is actually breeding hatred in the entire South currently now. Do you think that is actually going to be possible?
Conversion to Arab Yoruba is the prevailing issue in the southwest now because I can see the axis of Ilorin. Already you can't tell who is who in Ilorin. That's Kwara State. Almost the region of that town, Ilorin, are all Fulani. Both the Yorubas they met, they intermarry with them, change their way of thinking and the orientation,
It is going to be
which has
difficult
made
for Yorubas
which has made
to
it
eradicate.
very
Yes.
difficult to fight these people because most of them they have intermarried, they join together. The kind of Islam they practice is exactly the way they practice it in Timbuktu, Mali. So it is very difficult to fight. It's a war I know that Yoruba will win, but it is going to be very difficult for them because already Fulani has actually succeeded on infiltrating them. I don't know what I understand. So that Arab Yorubas, I think they are succeeding in the axis of Osun State, Ilorin, which is Kwara State, some part of Ekiti, and Oyo State. That's why they should forget about religion now. They should stand up on their feet and face this pandemic. Yes, this is a pandemic that is trying to bring this region, southwest, down. Fulani can never be friendly. Fulani is an enemy of the state. The perceived enemy of Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba now. We are the three tribes we have in Nigeria. The time Fulani began to have strength was 2015 till date. The major tribes we have in Nigeria is Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Today we are seeing Fulani, and this is something that Nigerian government just turned their back on. They don't know that Fulani has agenda. That is Islamization process. So if you want to cheer slot now of federal character of a thing on the basis of appointment, you are going to give Fulani. We know Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, three. At night, it is working on us, against us, because of political selfishness and interest. They have ignored a particular tribe that is not among us. And the Fulani has now grown wing. And Nigerians, we are licking our wounds. Say, it is coming, and it has come. The Southwest failed to stand on their knees. They will occupy the whole Yoruba forest and begin their military onslaught. And actually, as I'm talking to you now, nobody is going to farm anymore. The Gongo community, Barakwa, Ekiti State, Oyo State, Ondo State, they are everywhere. Even Ibadan Express, these people are everywhere. I always, sight their cows, their animals roaming from Kara to Ikorodu, Ikorodu to Ibafo, Ibafo to Efon. The whole Ifo local government, these people are grazing freely, destroying people's farmland in Ogun State and Lagos State. So this is something I believe that when they understand early as they understand the menace of Fulani, invasion of Southwest, the earlier, the better for them. I think I have to restore my house, yeah, until when we meet tomorrow.